Glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rakak Badash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Double salutation to all you Akim out there laboring in the house of David that's pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers. Shalom. All right, so we are in the midst of a global crisis, man. All right, if you haven't noticed, a lot of shit is going down in the news. Matter of fact, let's open up with that Daniel's 12:1, man. All right, because you got farmers out here that are getting paid off to get to not how you say it, to not till the ground.
Yep.
All right.
Destroying the crops.
Okay. There was a thing that the elder had passed in the chat. All right. They're low on carbon dioxide, and since there's a shortage on that, basically that's what's used to euthanize the animals. So before these so a shortage on that is going to lead to what? These animals not making it to the slaughterhouse. So there's going to be a shortage on food. So we're in a food crisis right now, man. And then it came on the news today, and them devils they shot through it with the speed of light. But pretty much there was a cyber attack that hit a meat plant, man, which is also going to result in what? A famine of food, man. So a time like no other is coming on the earth. We're in the midst of that global crisis. This thing is going to be worldwide, man. All right? So you got to prepare yourself. Give me that out.
Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people.
That's right.
And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation.
Man, you got to understand, the scripture said that there should be a time of trouble since there ever has been a nation, man. All right? What the Lord is going to do on the earth has never been seen, man. Okay? Which the world is not prepared for that. Go ahead, Ak.
Even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered. Every one that shall be found written in the book.
Yeah. So the Lord has a way out for the elect, man. Those are the ones that are written in the book of life. Can I get Jeremiah 30:7? Just add on to that.
Yep.
You know? Because these times that we in are deadly serious, man. All right, you Jakes out there, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Hispanics, you better wake the hell up, man. All right, because the time is short. You see?
This is the book of Jeremiah 30. I'm going to start at verse 5.
Beautiful.
Jeremiah 30:5, and it reads, For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Verse 6.
Yeah, because look, these people are basically they're being oppressed by the Vanessa, right? So if you don't take this thing, you out of work. But see, what they're doing is all these people that are out of work, they have a key role in the supply chain. So when you have a lack of workers, there's people missing out of these certain spots that provide the functioning of the economy, man. The functioning of the world, so to speak, man.
Yep.
So when these people are out of there, that's going to resort into what? The crashing of the economy, man.
Yep.
The crashing of this so-called food supply chain, man. So you can see all the workings, all the inner workings in the making, man. It's about to go down, man.
You got a shortage of goods, where you got certain things that would normally be in stores that's in different countries that hasn't even been able to make it here because that system of commerce and capitalism is being interrupted. So one thing affects 2 or 3 or 4 other things, which really affects everything.
It's a trickle-down effect.
Yep.
Like, hey, the stuff that you order online is taking longer to get to your house.
Yep.
You know? So, hey, this thing is really about to get ugly out here, man.
Jeremiah 30:5 again. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace.
And no peace is coming. All right? You in the wrong mindset to think that peace is going to come to this place. All right? Go ahead, up.
Verse 6. With Jeremiah 30:6. Ask me now and see whether a man doth travail with child. It says, Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness.
Man.
Verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
You got it, brother.
Yep. So we are in the time of Jacob's trouble, which we're about to get into when you go, throughout the scriptures, Daniel the 12th chapter, 2nd Ezra the 15th chapter. We are in the time in the beginnings of what the Bible calls Jacob's trouble, which is also known as the time of great tribulation.
That's right.
That's on the earth. The Lord said that great tribulation will come in the last days or upon the earth as recompense for all the wickedness that's been done first and foremost by the wicked, and also recompense to the other nations for what they did to the children of Israel.
Right.
See, these nations thought that the Most High forgot, but that recompense is coming by way of Jacob's trouble.
Right.
Matter of fact, I'll read it again.
Got it.
Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. Now, why is no time going to be likened unto the time of Jacob's trouble? The reason why is because the time of Jacob's trouble is going to be the worst time that the world has ever seen.
Absolutely.
And think of all the calamities and all of the terrible things the Most High has brought to the earth when you read the Bible. It says this time is not going to be no time like this time. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, those whose names are written in the book of life, which is the elect. The elect are going to be saved. 2/3 will not, because they won't do what? They won't hearken into the words of the Lord.
We in the food shortage. We in the gas shortage. All right. We in a shortage of supplies and demand goods. Okay. So people really don't understand what's getting ready to go down. And we brought this out last week from News Target. A brother had posted this online, and we're gonna get this article after that. But it says Biden's Vanessa mandate could collapse trucking supply lines, leading to instant shortages of food, fuel, and medicines, man. Okay? This shit is about to get nuts. Okay? The moment that people can't have access to food, water, and gas, all right, you about to see crime go through the roof, man. All right? You're going to see the murder rate. Matter of fact, there's an article that came out that said that the murder rate went up 30%. So as we get more into these times, it's just going to get higher and higher, man. Police quitting jobs. You know, certain states, you got certain police departments that's flat out resigning, man. All right, but as we know in the spirit, this is all by design. All right, get that out.
Matter of fact, when we get
whatever you got. And then we grab the article.
Matter of fact, I got the perilous time. This is another quick precept that's through the spirit. This is 2 Timothy 3:1. It says, "This know also that in the last days, perilous times shall come." I always like to get somebody give me the common definition of perilous, and I'm gonna get it here in the blue letter. The Lord said through the prophets that these terrible times will come to the earth in the last days.
That's right.
And we are in the last days according to prophecy.
That's right.
Not according to opinion, not according to emotion or feelings, but according to prophecy. The prophets being on the four corners of the earth is one of the sure signs that we are in the last days.
Right.
So we don't got a lot of time left. That saying in the hourglass is almost out.
That's right.
So it says perilous times are gonna come. Now I'm gonna get it here in the blue letter while the brother's bringing it up, common definition, along with the synonyms. It's G5467, and it's kalipeos or kalipeos. It says hard to do, to take, to approach, hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous, harsh, fierce, savage. We are in the midst of a time of a bunch of savages that's going to be unleashed, which we know is the Lord unleashing those spirits that's coming to bring judgment to this earth.
That's right.
See? So we got savage, harsh, fierce, dangerous, troublesome times.
Perilous, by the Google Dictionary from Oxford. Full of danger or risk. Exposed to immediate risk of disaster or ruin.
Immediate risk is what's coming. Disaster or ruin. It also, I think some more synonyms goes into words like troublesome, which we already got. Other words, unsafe, uncertain. See, we're coming into perilous times, uncertain times. We got some more.
Treacherous, desperate, exposed, problematic, difficult, dicey, guarding, and unsecure.
Right. So people's security, it says it's a block. You know, the 5th chapter, you know, in your security is going to be destroyed. So the things that people hold to be safe, that's the thing that the Lord is going to turn upside down. The things that people find comfort in, it's not going to be no more comfort in them, because these are the perilous times. You see that the Lord promised was going to come.
You had something out there?
Our people are taking comfort in what? In the system of Babylon and what the Babylonians are telling them, man. But the Lord, he's going to destroy all of Babylon and those with it, man. This is Isaiah 48:20.
That's right.
Go ye forth of Babylon, free you, like this. Go ye forth of Babylon, flee ye from the Chaldeans. With the voice of singing declaring this. Tell this, utterly. I will even in the end of the earth say it, the Lord have redeemed his servant Jacob. Right, man, and his servants are the ones that serving him, man. Because not all of Israel is going to be saved.
Right.
Verse 21. And they thirsted not when he led them through the deserts. Right, man, what's that new desert that's going to come? The time of Jacob's trouble, man. Which we see the writing on the wall right now.
The wilderness.
God. And he caused the waters to flow out of the rock for them, and he caved the rock also, and the waters gushed out. Right, man, that's a parable back to when Jacob was in the wilderness. Hey, and it's going to be the same way in these times now, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord going to make a way for his servants to eat and drink, you know what I'm saying, and survive through these times. And there was no peace, saith the Lord, unto the wicked. Right, man. So unto the wicked, man, this wicked society, those that hold on to it, they find peace in this society. Hey, it could be no peace for you here, man.
That's it.
That comfort is being taken right from up under you.
Yep. This is Ephesians 5. This is Ephesians 5 and 15. It says, see then, you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, man. This is the time to walk with wisdom, man, with prudence. All right? This ain't the time to be walking as fools, man, which the majority of our people are in that state of mind, man. All right? They're ill prepared for the things that the Lord has coming to this place. All right? It says, verse 16, redeeming the time. All right? You're supposed to be considering the times you're in. Don't it tell you in 2 Ezra, the 9th chapter, to measure the time diligently within itself, man? You know? It says, redeeming the time because the days are evil, man. Okay? Verse 17, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. And the will of the Lord is what? To destroy Babylon, man. Okay? The judgment is due, man, for all the wickedness and abominations that this place has committed in the world, man. Okay? The Most High said that Babylon was a golden cup in the Lord's hand, man. All right? So the Lord has literally saved the best for last, man. We see that this place is wide open to be destroyed. Biden is basically fucking all of America up. You know, these Edomites are ready to rebel. You know, they're talking about scrapping the so-called Constitution. You know, so it's all here, man. You know, you have some out.
Just another one on that. The Lord taking away the comforts and the safety and the security of this place, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the boy Joe Biden's fucking up with the truckers and shit like that, and also in the agriculture and the food supply, you know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, all this is going on, what does he still promote to the people? Hey, it's still safety in the government. Hey, you can trust in us, man. You know, hey, we gonna keep you safe. You know what I'm saying? That's been a hot topic for this pretty much the entire month, man.
God.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3.
That's right.
For when they shall say, peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travaileth upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Right, man, and that's what this devil's trying to push out to the people, man. Because, hey, this devil knows he's trying to depopulate the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna hit you with that peace and safety to lull you to sleep and destroy your ass, man. Not knowing that the Lord come to destroy him.
That's right. Hey, stay right there and start at verse 1.
Okay. Back in 1 Thessalonians 5 and 1. But of the times, the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
And the reason why that was said, there's no need to write unto you concerning the times and the seasons, because those that are occupied in prophecy, those that are meditating the word, see what times we're in. See? So you have no need to even, you can see it clearly. It's all spiritual. The Lord's opened the eyes of the believers to be able to actually see that we are there right now. We're not waiting for another 20 years to come.
It's no longer Terry. It said, what did it say? Matter of fact, get that real quick. Get that real quick. Then you can go back to that. You know? I say we bring it out all the time. That proverb in Israel has ceased. You know?
I had an article that was just on that the times that we in is speaking right now that it's the end, man. It's this is from the UN chief. He said the UN chief warns that the world is on the edge of an abyss. The United Nations chief has warned global leaders that the world has never been more threatened and divided, and we face the greatest cascade of crises in our lifetime.
That's that global crisis. This is it, man. And the Lord is about to do this thing, man. Anymore?
Read that part again. The greatest cascade of crisis in our lifetime.
We are here, man.
Hey, our salvation is nearer than what we believe.
Come on, man.
We
Hey, like the elder brother Barack Allah say, man, let this shit happen already,
That's
man.
right.
We tired of waiting on it, man.
That's right.
You know, that anticipation is like, shit, man, when the Lord gonna do this thing, man? We here, man.
Those prisoners home, right?
Man.
Yep.
Keep reading on.
Yep.
Yep.
It says Secretary General Antonio Gutierrez rang the alarm in his annual State of the World speech at the opening of the UN General Assembly annual high-level meeting for leaders of its 193 member nations. We are on the edge of an abyss and moving in the wrong direction.
Yes.
As they should be, man. And that's ultimately the Lord's will. Continuing on, it says, Gutierrez pointed to the supersized, glaring inequalities sparked by the vaccine, climate alarm bells ringing at a fever pitch. Upheavals from Afghanistan to Ethiopia to Yemen, thwarting global peace, a surge of mistrust and misinformation,
Yes.
polarizing people and paralyzing society, and human rights are under fire.
Yep. Confusion on every side.
Yep.
Can you read that again a little bit slower up?
God, Gutierrez pointed to the supersized glaring inequalities sparked by the vaccine, climate alarm bells,
Right, the destruction of the earth, which the Lord said, I'm going to destroy him who will destroy the earth. Go on.
ringing at a fever pitch. Upheavals from Afghan to Ethiopia and Yemen,
Right, that's that World War III, the coming of the Valley of Jehoshaphat.
Yep.
Yep.
Wars of the people.
Yep.
thwarting global peace, a surge of mistrust,
A surge of mistrust, man. And how has Esau been made there, man? How has he been made naked, man? Nobody trusts him, man, because everybody knows he's the devil now, man. He's been exposed on the earth, man. Where his power used to be secrecy. Hey, everybody knows his tricks and his games now.
and misinformation.
Hey, everybody knows he's a liar, man. You know?
Yep.
Plain and
You
simple.
know this devil a liar because when this guy DJ Trump was in there, they came out with a campaign called Alternative Facts. Now how the hell you gonna have some alternative to a fact?
Right.
How you gonna have a alternative facts? That show you that that's a liar.
Right.
That's another way to say we're lying.
Yep.
Got it, bro.
Polarizing people and paralyzing societies and human rights under fire.
A trust a man in his heritage, a trust a man in his own household, man. You know, all these was told from the Lord, man. So before this devil even did it, over 2,000 years ago, the Lord told us it was going to happen. And we see it coming into full effect right now.
I got
fruition.
I got some more on that. Gutierrez said people may lose faith, not only in their governments and institutions, but in basic values.
Hey, that's that one. I got to get that tradition
Well,
here.
and then also he said people gonna lose faith. You can bring that. The Lord said, upon his arrival, will he find faith on the earth? Then they're gonna lose faith. They're gonna say, you know what? The non-believers, 2/3 along with the rest of the evil and the wicked, they're gonna say God don't exist. We gotta get it how we live.
See, it's so much confusion going out on the planet Earth. People don't know who to trust. They don't know what to believe, man.
Yep.
And this is all the will of the Lord, man. Going back to that division.
Yep.
Luke the 12th chapter.
Yep.
This is all the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that's plaguing the earth and plaguing the minds of the people.
God, real quick. 2 Ezra 15 and 16. And there shall be sedition among men, right now, uprisings among men.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The people, it's going to be a class war, a race war. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All that's coming to America.
Even in Australia.
Huh.
Hey, there's been videos brothers been sharing what's really going on in Australia, man. It's riots right now, man. Breaking police cars, beating up cops. It's mobs of people flooding the street, not obeying authority. Hey, this is prophecy, man.
Yep.
And invading one another, they shall not regard their kings and princes, like the brother said. Hey, people gonna lose faith in the government, man.
Yep.
You understand? The faith for they never had the faith for the Lord, but they gonna lose that faith in that trust inside the governments.
Yep.
Which we see happening, like the perfect example is Australia. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right now, so people gonna do what shit. I got guns, shit. I'm gonna go do it.
Yep.
Fuck it. Hey, we got numbers. We're gonna take that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So we coming into that time right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Any more?
Yes, some more on that. But in basic values, when they see rights curtailed, corruption, the reality of their harsh lives, no future for their children, and when they see billionaires joyriding to space while millions go hungry on Earth.
See the parallel? Yeah. You see that's the Lord's bringing.
Yep.
You watching billionaires go into space for fun, and niggas are starving.
Yep.
You see, 50 million people since the beginning of this pandemic have been out of work, and have been underprivileged, losing certain benefits, losing jobs, losing money. Yeah, 50 million people, a point I want to make, have been going to food drives, you know, going to different organizations just to get food.
Yep.
So while you got these two different parallels going on, you see this is all the Spirit of the Lord, which is going to bring more of that spirit of division.
Yep, I got this. Isaiah 24. Matter of fact, can you get that real quick? Isaiah 24. Start at 8 and read down. About 7 to 8. You know? Because these prophecies are coming to pass daily, man.
Yep.
You know?
Isaiah 24 and verse 7. The new wine mourneth in vain. So like the new wine mourneth divine language, and the merry-hearted do sigh.
Yeah, the merry-hearted do sigh. And there was an article that came out as well about how there's a shortage on alcohol. You know? Basically, they're not getting the shipments in certain states. So people are going to go without having a liquor, man. Which you already know, when these people don't got alcohol and shit, and they're going to lose it, man.
Yep.
You know? These are the many beginnings of the woes of America, man. Go ahead.
The mirth of the tabards ceaseth.
Yep.
The noise of them rejoiceth endeth.
Yep.
And the joy of the harp cease.
Yeah. All the merry-hearted, all the fun and games is done, man. Go ahead.
Verse 9. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it.
Go ahead.
The city of confusion is broken down.
Yep.
Every house is shut up, that no man may come in.
Right. That's why this pandemic was used to what? To destroy America, man.
Yep.
Really to destroy the so-called middle class. All right, because that's that divide between the rich and the poor.
Yep.
Where you have the so-called 1%, as they say, and then you got the rest of the world, man. You know. So that's that divide right there. But this is all planned, man. Go ahead.
There's a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is dark.
There's a crying of wine in the streets. People are confused. They don't trust doctors. They don't trust the government, the system. They don't trust these politicians. You know, people don't know who to trust or what to do. Go ahead.
The mirth of the land is gone.
The mirth of the land is gone, man. Shit ain't funny no more, man.
Yep.
All right. When people go a few days without eating, man. When they run out of water, when you can't get money out the bank, all right. Shit ain't gonna be funny then, man. You know. And this is what we telling you, man. Prepare yourself for the judgments, man. Hey, the Lord is bringing that swift. What you call it? There's a global. What's the word I'm looking for? There's a global change going on, man. You know, that great reckoning is here, man. You know?
That's right.
And if I may make a point, I got a scripture. Because it's imperative that you get it together right now, because like we've been bringing out, man, we're getting so close to that global crisis. You know, reports is going out that debt ceiling, they got until mid-October.
Yep. True.
Think about how fast this year flew.
Yep.
Imagine how fast 15 days can go by. How fast 3 weeks can go by.
Yep.
You know? But I just got a quick precept.
You got
This
it,
is
brother.
Isaiah 65, start at verse 12. And this is for the people that choose to now come back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in this timely matter.
That's right.
Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter.
Yep.
Because when I call, which is what we're doing right now, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is calling unto you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans,
Right, brother.
by word of the prophet, right? And ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, our power. Behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty.
Yeah. So the Lord is going to provide for his, man. He's going to provide for the elect. He said his servants was going to eat, but you shall be hungry. He said his servants was going to drink, but you shall be thirsty. All right? Hey, that's famine talk. You know?
Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
Yeah, see, when people dying of hunger, all right, and there's calamity out here in the streets, and the Lord said that his servants was going to rejoice. That's heavy, man.
Every time I get a notification on my phone that some shit going haywire, That's the choice.
Yeah.
You know, whereas people that's a part of this world, they have a total opposite, outlook on that, man.
That grieves them.
Yeah.
Con.
2/3 of our people are grieved at what's going on.
Yeah.
At the destruction
Yeah.
of they comfort.
Yeah.
Once again, they're in that Stephen spirit from Django.
Yeah.
They want to be here. They want to be here with Esau. They want this thing to keep going.
Yeah.
They don't want to see the end of this.
Yeah.
Con. Last verse, 14. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. Right, man, and that's what's going to happen. Like I said, like the elder has said, man, this right here is a global crisis that's impending, and all these things is prophetic. So either you're going to get right or you're going to get left.
That's it.
Right.
That's it. Can I add on to that?
Con.
Proverbs 1 and verse 20. And we're going to read down to like 28, just to make that point, man.
This is Proverbs 1, starting at verse 20.
Yep.
Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the street.
True wisdom is out here on the highways and byways, man. This is what a prophet's at, giving you the warning, telling you the truth. All right, preparing you for the coming of our Lord, man. Go ahead.
21. She crieth in the chief place of concord,
Yep.
in the openings of the gates.
This is where we at. Go ahead.
In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
How long will you jakes out there be fucking stupid, man? And not take heed in the signs of the times, man. All right? Every Israelite out there, we say this all the time, every Israelite out here in the world is accountable for hearing the word, man.
Yep.
All right? Do you not understand that the Lord is about to judge a good majority of his people? The scriptures say that a judgment is going to start at the house of God first, man.
Yep.
Esau is ready to roll on you, Jake. Go ahead, Ak.
And the scorners delight in their scorning.
Yeah, all that scoffing. Scoffing ain't gonna save you in that time, man. You're gonna eat every last one of them words that you spoke against the man of the Lord. Go ahead.
And fools hate knowledge.
And fools hate knowledge. Go ahead.
Turn you at my reproof.
The Lord said, turn you at my reproof, his correction. Go ahead.
Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you.
So how is the Lord pouring out his spirit unto you, man? Through his prophets, man. Okay? It said that Psalms 37 that the mouth of the prophet speaketh wisdom and talketh of judgment, man. Go ahead.
Because I have called and ye refused.
The Lord is calling through his men out here, man. Go ahead.
I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
Right. So we constantly out here week in and week out. The videos, the shows is going up. All right. This word is constantly going out on the unicorn, but nobody regards it. Nobody pays us any attention. Go ahead.
But ye have set as not all my counsel.
Go ahead.
And when none is my reproof.
Yeah, Jake didn't want to hear the correction. He didn't give a damn. Go ahead.
I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
Right. So that's why the Lord is going to have his men laughing at you in the time of calamity. Because look, we told you through the Spirit, man. We told you that this man was going to roll on you. We told you that this devil was going to mandate the Vanessa, man. We told you that there was a collapse in the food supply chain. We told you it was going to be a shortage on goods, man. All right? We told you that it was going to be chaos in the streets, that people weren't going to trust the system no more. We told you all of this, man. And now what's happening? So now the Lord said he's going to mock you at your calamity. Go ahead, Doc.
When your fear cometh as desolation and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
Right, and that's how Jake rolls. That's how niggas do. All right, they don't want to see the Lord unless a calamity takes place, man. Somebody lose their lives. That's when you want to get spiritual and find God, man. When you had open time, hey, this is the time where the time when the Lord said he had his hand stretched out still, but no man regarded, man. So when that goes down, man, it's going to be too late for that. It's going to be too late to repent and try to seek the Lord, man. The Lord said you ain't going to find him. Go ahead.
Yeah, because our people, they want to deal with the Lord on their time.
Yes.
According to what they want to do, which in Romans, the 10th chapter tells you that our people go about to establish their own righteousness. It's part of that, which is, I'm going to deal with the Most High how I want to deal with it.
Absolutely.
Quick precept going into how those that disregard this word, what's coming. 2nd Ezra 9 and 11, it says, and they that have loathed my law, while they yet had liberty.
Yeah, this is the liberty right now, man. Before shit completely hits the fan, you still have liberty to walk amongst the street, come out here, go to work or whatever,
And when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it, the same must know it after death by pain.
Right, so majority of our people are going to suffer a grievous and terrible death, man. Thus saith the scriptures. All right, this is not a light thing, not hearkening onto the words of the Heavenly Father, man. Where here it is, this word is for you, man. You Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Hispanics, but what? You ignore it, man. So the penalty for that is a grievous death. You know, the majority of our people are going to see the sword, man. That's why we did a lesson last week about how the sword is prepared for for many of our people, man. Jake don't understand it. You know, you have something out? Okay, Connie.
Ezekiel 33, Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when it comes to pass, lo, it will come, right now, the prophecies that we've been preaching this whole time, the things that the warning that we give you that's coming directly from the Lord, man. They shall know that a prophet has been among them. Right, and at that time you're gonna know that a prophet has been among you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be taken seriously, the things that we said, man. Hey, because once the internet shut off, man, and all the self-gratification and the Walmart's closed and all that shit, hey, people gonna be panicking at that time, man, because they ain't gonna know what to do, man. But in that day, man, we're gonna give you that Jeremiah 15:2, man. Hey, go serve the judgment that the Lord prepared for you, man.
That's right. You got something out real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, get that real quick. Let me see if I can move this over.
Or while you get that, you got that Thessalonians still? Or you got no precept?
I get that.
Yeah, you got that Thessalonians? I'm gonna make a quick point. Touching on the fact that, you know, it seems like this has been tarrying.
Yeah.
Meaning, we're here, we're at the gates, it's tarrying, but hey, it's coming to pass now.
Yeah.
It's no longer just tarrying.
God. You can start back at 1?
Yeah, at 1 real quick.
Con. Yeah, we had that. Yeah, Con.
Yep.
That was beautiful.
Back in 1 Thessalonians 1 and 5. But of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travaileth upon woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Yeah. So this time that's coming is now here. That was prophesied about, you know, over thousands of years ago. And the point we made is this right here. Though it's been seeming like it's tarrying and it's not going to come, it's actually here.
Yep.
This is the time now when you're supposed to hasten the coming of the Lord. You know, be ready to receive the Lord. Be ready to come back to serving your power.
That's right.
You know, for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Habakkuk 2 and 3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Yep.
So meaning it will come to pass, it will come to fruition. Meaning there will be no way to deny it.
Yeah.
But the scriptures tell you that no lie is of the truth. So there's no way you can say that what we're saying is a lie, because we're telling you the words of the Most High.
Yeah.
The words that he prophesied was going to happen. Right. It says, at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, but because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Yeah.
It is here. So no longer are we waiting for it, we are living it.
Yeah.
We are on that generation, Lord willing, that was chosen to come and bring forth, to help bring back the preserved of Israel.
That's right. And you can't ignore this thing no more, man. You know?
Pushing. Sirach 5 and 7. You know, the brother quoted it earlier.
Yep.
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord and put not off the day to day. Right,
Yeah.
man? What you see our people doing right now, man. You know, so even though shit, you know what I'm saying, the things that we saying is clear, man. You know what I'm saying? From the famine, man, to the World War III. You know what I'm saying? Hell, you even got it so bad where the devil actually telling you these things on the horizon, man. You know? For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Right, man, that day of vengeance could be any day now, man. All we really waiting on is really the chip. Goddamn, that's really it, man. You know what I'm saying? And that will go ahead, start the famine, cut off the cities, martial law. We ain't got too much we really waiting on.
Yeah. Yep. This the year right here, man. 2021 is coming in strong, man. Or about to end strong, I should say, man. You know?
Right.
Got it.
It's a quick article, just going through in the spirit, just going in line with what's being brought out in this lesson. You know, what's being brought out. Quick article going into that, just so all those that's viewing it can see it.
Yep.
Just going into the fact, it's from Time Magazine, and the title, it says, the U.S. is losing the global race to decide the future of money, and it could doom the almighty dollar.
Yeah, see? And we've been telling you that for years through the Spirit of the Lord, man. That this petrodollar was finished. This fiat currency is out of the window, man. The dollar bill is about to become obsolete, man. You know, and that's why what are we dealing with right now? Hyperinflation. That's why everything is so expensive.
Yep.
All right, your rent is going up.
Yep.
Your gas prices is going up. Your grocery prices is going up.
Yep.
You know, there's no value in this dollar, man. You know, what the Fed is doing? Continue to print money out, man.
Yep.
You know,
all the raw materials, the price of the raw materials is going up, and once again, it's harder to get them shipped in, which is causing what? You got the housing prices going up. Everything is going up. You see, everything is being affected. You know, it's a domino effect. What's going on? Which is the fall of Babylon. Hey, this is continuing on in time.com. It's dated September 21st, 2021. It says in cities across China, the country's central bank has begun rolling out the renminbi, an all-digital version of its paper currency that can be accessed and accepted by merchants and consumers without an internet connection, credit, or even a bank account.
All roads lead to the chip, man. All right, as you see, all these countries are taking on a digital currency. Russia, China,
Yep.
All right, Germany,
El Salvador just took Bitcoin.
Switzerland.
Yep.
You know, so everybody is following suit. This is the image of the beast that's speaking.
Yep.
Okay, this is that new, what they call it, the global reset. You know, so they got to get rid of the paper money. Go ahead.
It says already having conducted more than 5 billion in renminbi transactions, China has opted or opened its digital currency up to foreigners.
Yep.
Next year, when Beijing hosts the Winter Olympics, authorities are expecting to let the world test drive its technological achievement. The U.S., by contrast, is having trouble even concluding its multi-year exploration into the possibility of an e-dollar. In fact,
An electronic dollar. Come on, you got to read between the lines, man. You know, hey, that MOTB is on the way, man. All right, go ahead.
In fact, an upcoming Federal Reserve paper on a potential U.S. digital currency won't take a position on whether the Central Bank of the United States will or even should create one. Instead, the Federal Reserve Chair, Jerome Powell, said in recent testimony to Congress, this paper will begin a major public consultation on central bank digital currencies. Once planned for July, the paper's release has been moved to September. Once the world leader in digital payments and technological innovation, the U.S. is being outpaced by its top global adversary.
The U.S. is being outpaced by its top global adversary, man. Okay? See, these countries got pacts. It deals with each other, all right, to basically destroy America economically, man.
Yep.
You know?
And one of those deals is the Brics Alignment.
Yep.
Which is the nations that's involved with that is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa.
Absolutely.
These nations making pacts together, you know, which is basically going into them, you know, dealing with capitalism, commerce, dealing with trade, international trade.
Yep.
They're all making trade deals to bypass America, to go around America.
Yep.
Continuing on, it says the Bahamas recently announced the integration of its digital sand dollar into a stock exchange, while Australia, Malaysia, Singapore, and South Africa are moving forward with the world's first cross-border central bank digital currency exchange program.
Got a quick precept.
Yep.
Okay? Because this is prophecy. Let's get this. This is Obadiah 7, and it reads, Obadiah 1 and 7. It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought to thee even to the border. It says, the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. All right, going back to all these backdoor deals.
Yep.
You know, it's been stuff coming out with certain colonels and lieutenants in this government doing deals with China, doing deals with Germany behind the scenes.
Yep.
You know, it says, the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. So everybody that's joined in leadership that was once connected with America as far as business-wise, deals and all of that, they turning on this place.
Yep.
And ultimately what? It's going to lead to what? Them destroying this land. Because that's what it is. That's what all the alliances are being formed right now. What? To destroy Babylon, man. Okay?
I got a good precept.
Yep.
This is Jeremiah Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand,
That's right.
that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad. Right, man? And you see just America's imperialism throughout centuries, man. I mean, it's harsh, whether it's war or, taking away people's identities, you know what I'm saying? Or just things on a small level, just literally ripping away people's culture.
Yep.
This man has literally frustrated these nations, so these nations are pissed.
Yep.
They want revenge.
Yep. Yep. They want blood. Yep. Yep.
It's Isaiah 33:1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled.
It said, woe unto thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled. All right? That's dealing with Babylon, America. Yep. Go ahead.
And dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee.
Yep.
When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee.
Yep. And that's why these nations, all right, going back to creepy Joe Biden, that's why these nations see that America is at its most vulnerable point right now, man. All right? The military is divided over the Vanessa, which is basically weakening the military strength of this place. So people see that basically Babylon doesn't have really a standing army, man. So a war can break out at any time, and this place won't be able to defend itself, man.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So the gates of this place have been broken. It's broken down, man.
Yep.
It's wide open, man. Hey, the city of confusion is broken down, as we read Isaiah 47:1. There is no throne. Any more? Or was that it?
Hey, it was speaking. I was seeing in some alternative news. The other day, One News America. It was speaking about how the Pentagon is on the highest, alert right now.
Yep.
From all the things that's going on globally. I got a quick precept.
You got it.
Matter of fact, I got two quick precepts going into Babylon. You bring up real quick.
Zephaniah 3:8.
Yep.
Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai,
And that's what the Bakari and the elect are doing. We're waiting on the Lord.
That's right.
until the day that I rise up to the prey.
Because Esau is about to get destroyed. You see? So all these nations are against Esau. The Lord is about to make Esau, he's making Esau now a gazing stock, and he's going to destroy this place.
That's right.
He's going to destroy the power of the wicked on the earth.
This place is an embarrassment.
Yep, it is.
Yo, this place is an embarrassment all over the earth, man. America is the laughing stock out of all these nations, man. And that's why these nations are what? They sharpening the sword, man.
Yep, they get ready.
Now the time is now to attack.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. They see blood in the water. They see vulnerability.
Yeah.
And it was this veteran guy, he was on YouTube, I forgot his name. He did a response to that new Army commercial that the Army put out. Where they had the nigga in the dress and all that shit. And he was going in pretty much going on how America looks weak right now. He said, and then he put a video of Russian army, new army video. They got the dudes in the cold, sniping in, you got go action hero. Then you got America, we're about love, strength, stability, and unity. We just going this straight. Hey, America looking real bad right now.
I got a precept that we did.
That's heavy.
That's heavy.
Continuing on.
Yep.
So my determination is to gather the nations.
So the Lord got all these nations aligned through the Spirit to bring them all together in order to do what? In order to bring forth what the Lord wants, which is the destruction of Babylon in World War III, or the battle of Armageddon.
That I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger.
Yep.
For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
Yeah, so the fall of Babylon is going to push forth the fall of all the different nations that have ruled over the earth. There won't be no more. The end of Babylon is going to be there. I got one more.
Yeah, you got it, brother.
This is going into that. What the brother just said. Brother was speaking about how weak Babylon looks to the nations. Jeremiah 50:23. It says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
Yeah.
So now that's what we're seeing. How weak that they've looked. When you read in 2nd Ezra, it tells you that there would rise up a nation that would be feared above all nations on the earth. You see? So the Roman Empire and then 2.0, America being back now, how have they become weak? How have they become so vulnerable to the earth? Because it's through prophecy that the Lord would have Babylon fall.
Yeah. That's it.
Got it.
Want to add on to that? Yep. Jeremiah. All right. Jeremiah 51 and verse 9. The point is in 12. Jeremiah 51 and 9. Jeremiah 51 and 9. It says, matter of fact, I started. Hey, matter of fact, you was just there. Go to that real quick. Go back to Jeremiah 51, read 8 on down. Down to 12. Okay? Hey, like the elder brother said, the scriptures, the words out of the scriptures is jumping right out of the pages, man.
Right.
Right in your face.
It's like a picture book no more. You ain't even gotta read it. You just see it.
That's
you
it.
just see it plainly.
Bro, as soon as you see a news article, you're like, that's the scripture.
Yep.
That's, Isaiah 33 and 1. That's Jeremiah 51. You start calling the scriptures out as soon as you hear the news.
That's right.
Go ahead, Al.
Jeremiah 51 and 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her.
Yeah. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. What did that? The so-called Vanessa pandemic. Go ahead.
Howl for her. Take balm for her pain.
Yup.
If so be she may be healed.
It said take balm for her pain. Balm is a healing ointment. All right? Ain't no healing this place. All right? Ain't no Bengay. Ain't no
That's right.
Ain't no icy hot.
That's right.
Ain't none of that, man.
Yep.
But just flames. Go ahead.
Verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed.
That's right.
Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country.
Right, and this is what we're telling our people, man, through the Spirit. We're telling our people to forsake this place, man. Detach from Babylon, man. Deprogram yourself, man. All right? Leave this world behind, man. Because the scripture said that this world is temporal, man. This place is about to suddenly pass away, man. Here today and gone tomorrow, man. Go ahead.
For her judgment reaches unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the sky.
It's over, man. Okay? The transgressions and sins of Babylon have reached unto the heavens, man. So now it's time for the Lord to react, which he's doing that. Keep reading. Read down to 12.
Verse 10. The Lord hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, our God.
Yeah, this is what we're doing. We declaring the work of our power, man. Okay? It is time for thee, O Lord, to work, for they have made void thy law. So we telling you to work. This is everything that you're seeing happening on the planet is the working of the Heavenly Father, man. Go ahead.
Verse 11. Make bright the arrow, gather the shields.
Yep.
The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes.
Which are the Russians. Go ahead.
For his device is against Babylon.
For his device is against Babylon, man. They got the nukes ready. All right. They got soldiers. They got nuclear equipment, weaponry in these different countries, in the Bahamas. All right, in these different islands, right out of the states, man. Right on the outskirts of the states. You got China. They got ships ready out there on the outskirts of Hawaii. So basically, America is surrounded right now, and this is what they're not telling you. Go ahead.
Because it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. The vengeance of his temple.
This is the vengeance of his temple, man. The Lord is doing this thing. He's doing all these things that you see for his people, man. All right? The Lord is avenging his people. Go ahead.
Verse 12. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon.
That's right.
Make the watch strong.
Yep.
Set up the watchmen. Prepare the ambush.
Going back to what? Those secret attacks, man. All right? These nations are preparing to smite this place, man. Go ahead.
For the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai hath both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon.
Right, so it said that the Lord has devised these things against the inhabitants of Babylon. So you people out here in Babylon, America, you don't know what's getting ready to hit your ass, man. You don't know what's going on, man.
And it's heavy too, because it says the Lord has devised these things. You go to that word devise, it means plot, plan, scheme.
Absolutely.
The Lord's been scheming. You see, he's been scheming and putting the plan in motion, and now it's gonna come abruptly,
just like
all
that.
of a sudden. People are like, well, what the hell is going on? How did all this happen? What's going on with all? There you go.
Think about how it was when that pandemic first hit. People was like, oh shit.
Yeah, where did it come from?
Where did this come from?
Second Ezra 16 and 32.
Matter of fact, hold that. Keep that. That adds on to what we're saying.
It's Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Who's the virgin daughter of Babylon? That's America, man. There's no denying that, man. All right, you even got Edomites on these documentaries and these news channels saying has Babylon fallen. Showing you like the brother was bringing out in New Jersey. Hey, they listening to the videos, man. When has Esau started calling America Babylon, man? When have they started talking like that, man? That shows you that this word is out here, man. Go ahead, Ak.
And here's the proof that's Babylon. Read that one more time.
Yep.
This is it. This is that virgin daughter.
Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
And it said virgin daughter because it's not speaking of ancient Babylon. It's speaking of the one that was to come. The daughter, the offspring.
Absolutely.
The one that was to come.
Absolutely.
Psalm 137:7. Remember, O Lord Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof.
Yep.
O daughter of Babylon. So it says the Edomites said that. And they are also referred to as O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed. I'm speaking about the destruction of Babylon. So that's showing you that this is speaking about now. America, who are to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. So we're going to be happy to see the fall of this place. All those who are not happy, it's probably those that's up to 2/3 is going to fall right with this place. Because the elect are going to be happy, the scriptures say.
That's it.
Sit on the ground. There is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans. But thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Verse 2.
Yeah, this place is no longer going to be called tender and delicate, man. It's about to see a war, man. It's about to see great calamity. This ain't gonna be the precious land, the Lady Liberty, and all of that shit they say, man. The land of the free, man. This shit is about to turn into a war zone, man. A third world country. All right.
We just getting a little precursor right now, but I mean this shit just gonna keep getting worse. Shit not gonna get better.
Yep.
It's gonna get worse from here.
Yeah, you still broke. You still ain't making no money at your whack ass job. The food is trash. You know, the music and the people, the minds of the people are getting worse. You know, people getting fatter. You know, it's over with, man.
We're in a more demonic world every minute.
Come on, man. It gets more demonic every day, man. Some new type of satanic agenda is pushed. You know, some new gender pops up. Now you got 200 different types of genders. What happened to the two that the Lord established, man? This place is bugged out.
That just further proves that this is Babylon.
Come on, confusion.
Yep. That's right.
Nobody don't know who to trust. They don't know who to go to. They don't know where to find the answers at. You know, all your different religions. You know, your people, your leaders of these different religious groups. Your Christianities, your Black consciousness, your Islams. All right, they ain't got the answers. They ain't telling you what's getting ready to happen. You know.
Verse 2. Take the millstone and grind meal.
That's right.
Uncover thy lot. Make bare the leg. Uncover the thigh. Pass over the river.
Right, because as we've been bringing out in this lesson, in this camp, this place has been exposed. All right? The skirt is lifted up, man. All right? All the world sees America as the whore as it is, man. You know? And now it's time to be destroyed. You know?
Continuing on. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Go ahead.
Yeah. Thy shame shall be seen.
Thy shame shall be seen, man. See, all the nations around the planet know that America is not innocent. All right? You dropping bombs on nations. You stealing resources. You send your military to these different countries, raping the women, killing the children. Proxy wars. You know, you kill the leaders that are not. You kill the leaders of these nations that are not about the program, the democracy of America, and you put the puppet in there, man, which further destroys that land, man. All right, so all of that's been exposed, man. You kill your own people. You know, you poison your people through the food, through the water supply, through these medicines, the drugs. Everybody in America is on some type of drug. You know, come on, man.
You allow corporations to come in and poison your own people, man, your own citizens. Through the food supplies, water supplies, things like that.
Yeah. You talk about climate change. You talk about, you know, chemtrails. You talk about fluoridated water, toxic water. But who's doing all that shit? See, you Edomites love to talk about that, but you never talk about the source of the problem. You know, talk about, oh, the world needs to be fixed, this and that, but you're the one that's destroying it.
Right.
Ocean all fucked up, animals committing suicide.
Yep.
Shit is crazy out here, man. You know, the 5G. Matter of fact, quick testimony. You had the Spectrum Jake come to the house, messing with the Wi-Fi and all that. He gave a testimony. He said, man, ever since they put up this 5G, he said I've been more tired. He said I can't think straight. He said I've been more sick because he worked on this shit for his job.
Yep.
So he's constantly around these towers, these 5G towers. He said his mind and body is all messed up. This is what he was telling me, man.
Yep.
Showing you that, and you can look this up. Esau got it's different documents online, but you can look it up. Esau is destroying the bodies of the people with these millimeter waves, man. These low frequencies, man. That's penetrating the minds and bodies of these people and giving them cancer, making them sick, just destroying people, man. So that goes all back to this place being exposed, man. You know,
I got a precept for that naked. The exposure of Babylon. Habakkuk 2, I'm reading it in the NLT. Habakkuk 2:15. It says, "What sorrow awaits you who make your neighbors drunk? You force your cup on them, so you can gloat over their shameful nakedness." See, at one time, all this wickedness that Esau was doing wasn't known. Now he's being uncovered. Now it's being known who the wicked is and the wickedness that he's doing.
Yep.
Showing forth who's the devil, who's the deceiver. Verse 16, going into that nakedness. But soon it will be your turn to be disgraced. See, this is the time that Esau Edom is about to be disgraced.
That's right.
He about to be the filth of the earth. How he pushed Jacob to be.
He the new nigga.
He the new nigga. You see? It says, but soon it will be your turn to be disgraced. Come drink and be exposed. Drink from the cup of the Lord Yahweh's hand of judgment, and all your glory will be turned to shame. So the glory of kingdoms, Babylon, we read earlier, has been the golden cup of the Lord's hand. All the glory that this place is supposed to have, now it's going to be the shame of the earth. See? That's the promise of Yahweh Shah.
Deuteronomy 30:7, and the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
All thy enemies. All these curses now coming upon all our enemies. And the head of that is Esau Edom and the rest of the nations. Somebody real quick, give me Jeremiah 34:16.
Yep.
And I'll get it back to the brother. See, all these curses, the Lord says don't come upon our enemies. Yep. First and foremost, Esau Edom. You know, who was the abomination of the earth. Yep. Just the mere, I said it before last week, the sight of an Edomite is abominable. He's an abomination. Just looking at him. Yep. He's an abomination. You see? So, the actual spirit is within these devils, which ain't upright, and his deeds, well, they go even further, but just his sight is an abomination. You see?
Jeremiah 34:16. But ye turned and polluted my name, and caused every man his servant, and every man his handmaid, whom he had set at liberty at their pleasure to return, and brought them into subjection.
Salakia. Try, I said Jeremiah. Try, nah, it's the one that says Salakia. It's the scripture that says that all of our adversaries and one of them will go into captivity.
Oh, Jeremiah 30 and
30. Is it 30?
30 and 17, 19.
Yeah. Try 30 and 16. Salakia.
Yeah, 30 and 16. Yep.
Jeremiah 30:16.
Yep.
Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
So all that put us into captivity, they go into captivity, because we were speaking about it earlier. In Joel, the 3rd chapter, that's the recompense. That's a chapter.
Yep.
You know, throughout that chapter, it's showing you that the Lord's going to do these things for us,
Yep.
for the hopeful land.
Yep. World War III.
World War III. You see? Read that one more time.
Jeremiah 30:16. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
Yeah, which is the same thing in Deuteronomy 30:7. Go ahead.
And all thine adversaries, every one of them.
See, this is the best part of it. It says all of our adversaries, every one of them. So those that died and thought that they got away, or those that are going to die, no, they're going to die and come back into captivity.
Yep.
Everyone, the Lord said every one of them. You see, he didn't differentiate and say, well, just the ones that's alive. He said every one of them. Yep. So reincarnation is biblical. They're going to come back and change and stuff in servitude.
I thought it was just the ones that break.
Hey, every one of them. so you Job 6-pack Edomites, you know about the Edomites, you are a true two-time loser. Because right now you're supposed to be sniffing coke, taking jet setting, you know what I'm saying, living a good life.
Yeah, going into space.
Yeah, you're supposed to be going into space. You see what I'm saying? Coked up.
Yep.
You're supposed to be living your best life right now. But see, you're a two-time loser. That shows you how much the Lord really disregarded you.
Yep.
You are the true scum at the bottom of the tub. You got it?
Shall go into captivity,
All these nations going into captivity.
and they that spoil thee shall be spoiled.
Yeah, because they spoiled Israel. So much so the Lord said, is Israel a home-born slave? Yeah, but my people, were they born to be slaves? The kings of the earth? Were they born to just be in servitude to everybody? Because when you read through the scriptures, we literally serve everybody. There ain't no one nation on the earth that we didn't serve. And it's not 247 nations on the planet, it's 18. That's more of the confusion.
Yeah.
You see, we serve everybody. All 18 nations, we serve them. You know?
And all they that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
Now Esau gonna be the prey. We heard that earlier. Esau is about to be the prey, and these other nations are about to be the prey. But first and foremost, start with Esau, because that's the one who the Most High hates the most. He gonna actually have mercy on the other nations, but he ain't gonna have no mercy on Esau dirty ass. See?
I got some. Jeremiah 51 and 45, it says, my people, go you out of the midst of her, man. Meaning, once again, detach yourself from America, man. Go you out of the midst. It's not talking about physically fleeing the land, all right? But coming out of this westernized mindset.
Yep.
All right? My people, go you out of the midst of her and deliver ye every man his soul from the fierce anger of the Lord, man. It says, verse 46, unless your heart faint and ye fear for the rumor that should be heard in the land, a rumor shall both come 1 year, and after that another year shall come a rumor, violence in the land, ruler against ruler, man. We're at that point.
Yeah.
Okay? It says, verse 47, therefore, behold, the days come that I will do judgment upon her graven images of Babylon, and her whole land shall be confounded. Okay? Look at the state of the people now.
Yep.
People are confounded. They don't know what to do.
Yep.
Perplexed. They don't know who to trust. They don't know where to run. You know? They're uncertain about the economy. They're uncertain about their kids' future in school. You hear all this shit all the time, man. Okay? It says, her whole land shall be confounded, and all her slain shall fall in the midst of her. Reading on. Then the heaven and the earth and all that is therein shall sing for Babylon. For the spoilers shall come unto her from the north, saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And the spoilers are what? Those missiles.
That's right.
Verse 49. As Babylon has caused the slain of Israel to fall, so at Babylon shall fall the slain of all the earth. You see, going back to what we brought out earlier. This is the vengeance of the Lord's people, man. So as Babylon caused Israel to fall, Babylon's going to fall slain all the earth. Come on, we in them days. You know?
I got one for you.
Yep.
This is when we bring out